Thank you for having me and inviting me out today. I'm Senator Jim Sheehan, and I am supporting Bernie Sanders for the next president of the United States. You know, it's been said that politicians look to the next election, but statesmen look to the next generation. Take a look around with you right now. This is the next generation right here today. And Bernie Sanders represents you. Now, I know I got to stop by some disclosure. I am not known here in this building behind me as a progressive Democrat on all issues. So what drew me here today? Well, it's not a $225,000 speaking fee, I can tell you that right now. I am not getting paid to be here. This is a labor of love. Speaking of which, why I came here, I'll point first to my wife, Meredith, who hailed from beautiful Burlington, Vermont, home of former Mayor Bernie Sanders. My wife said, you gotta look past the label. People like the label in our country. Democratic Socialist, they said. Don't look at Bernie. Democratic Socialist, as if it were a four-letter word. Well, when you look past labels, you see the real people behind them. When you get to know them as a person and the issues that Bernie cares about deeply, you come to a quite different conclusion. Bernie is a great man, a good man, an honest man, and as I stand before the independent man, he is an independent-minded man. With good judgment. These are rare qualities in politics today. You could say that Bernie is something of a unicorn in a cesspool of dishonesty. But that's not totally the reason why I am here before you today. Bernie courageously speaks truth to power, particularly the power of the political and economic establishment. And he is there with us, the people, on important issues. Like, Bernie opposes the outsourcing of American jobs brought about by unfair trade deals. Bernie battles the gamesmanship of some on Wall Street whose greed brought our nation to its knees in the Great Recession. Bernie rails against the forces of big money in politics who attempt to reduce our democracy to pure plutocracy, money instead of elections, an auction instead of elections. Yet, he's not about negativity. He's not an angry man as we see on the other side of the aisle. He's a good man who champions the working men and women of this country. He champions equal rights for all, educational opportunity for all, and social and racial justice in America. In sum, Bernie Sanders is not at all a politician. He is, in my estimation, a missionary in the cause of restoring the promise of the American dream. And in this cause, and you may hear some say this, we can settle for less. Can we settle for less? Your expectations are too high, some say. We can't settle for less. Or perhaps we can defer the dream. Would you like to defer the dream? We can wait. You have no patience. You have to wait. No, says Bernie Sanders. The American dream is our birthright as Americans. And if our government is no longer going to fight for the American dream for every American, then it must change its ways, and we are going to change its leadership with Bernie Sanders. So if you have friends, relatives, or anybody you may know in New York State, reach out to them. Tell them to vote for the revolution, Bernie Sanders' political revolution. Keep the fires burning. Let's win on the 26th. Let's show the establishment that power of the people matters and the government belongs to us, not to them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.